Hey you guys, PGD here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm here today to do a couple of quick color swatches or lip swatches of some products from ColourPop and one from Colored Raine. I'm going to save that one for last. The ColourPop ones, I'll just show you all the ultra liquid mattes that I purchased from the last video, the ones that you haven't seen, all the way up to the ones that I got from their current or most recent release of ultra liquid mattes or ultra matte liquid lipsticks. Alright, so everything that I said in previous videos still holds true. The quality is great. They swatch well. I know people spoke about a difference in the formula for the most recent ones that were released. I'll talk to you about those when I actually swatch them. I'm just going to go from lightest to darkest, starting with Beeper. So this is Beeper, and these cost $6, by the way. I'll swatch Beeper right here so you can see it on the hand. Then I'm going to apply Beeper on the lips. I'll go off camera and give it a second to dry, so you can see what it looks like dry. And I'm not doing lip pencils on any of these because I want you to see what it actually looks like. So this is Beeper initially, and then I'll come back when it's dry. I probably should have done it in real time so you could see how quickly it dries. There we go. This is Beeper. Now, some may say, you know, do a liner with this one, but I'm not mad at it without a liner. Beeper. Yeah, I'm cool with Beeper. Just like this, actually. I have done it with a liner in the past. It's been fine. Yeah, see? Yeah, I like Beeper. And now, as always, I'm going to use my little tried and true Sephora oil and gel lipstick remover to get this off, and then I'll come back with the next color. Now I'm back with Kapow, and many people, including myself online, thought that Kapow would be a perfect or dead ringer for Soul from Colored Raine, but I have Soul. I showed you that in the previous video. I don't think they're identical, but if you're on a budget, because these are $5 and Colored Raine is priced at, I think, like $18 if you get it in a Ricky's or something like that, maybe a little slightly cheaper online, but you'll see that they're not identical, but they're close enough if you're trying not to spend Colored Raine money. Or here is Kapow. Now I'm going to apply Kapow on the lips. So see how it has that Soul-like look to it, but Soul is deeper. And it is one of those taupey, kind of grayish colors. We'll let that settle for a second, and then I'll come back with Kapow, which is right here. So here we go. I'm back. It's already dry super fast. So again, this is Soul, which I'm not wearing on my lips right now, but this is Soul, which I've shown in a previous video. It'll be linked below, from Colored Raine. And this is Kapow by ColourPop. Many people are saying that they're dupes. They're not. Let's look at it on my hand. But the difference is so slight that maybe you won't care. And if you're trying to do something on a budget, then you may want to go with ColourPop, which is in the middle. And this is Soul right here by Colored Raine. And the one from Colored Raine is deeper, as you can see. And it has less of that kind of gray. It's still one of those gray, beigey, brownish kind of colors, but less so because it's kind of deeper than giving you the ash look as the ColourPop one, Kapow. But don't get me wrong, I actually really like Kapow. And this is Kapow with no liner. So I'll show you the next one. I should also mention that right now I'm testing out a new foundation, and this is not a test as in I've purchased it. I got a sample from Sephora of the new Ultra HD foundation from Makeup Forever, and this is just a test to see if I actually want to buy the full-size bottle. I'm wearing the one that was previously $178. It goes by some different code now, but so we'll see. We'll see. So far, actually, so good. And it's supposed to be like all great if you're on an HD camera or whatever. I'm not seeing that necessarily. Maybe when I watch the playback, but just looking at it in the mirror in person, looks okay. All right. So, but I don't know if it's okay enough to buy it, but I don't know. We'll talk about that on another video, I guess. This is, I'll get back to the Ultra Mattes, but I just want to do all the light colors first, just so deeper colors won't stay on my lips and bleed through. when I do swatches. But anyway, so this one is also from ColourPop. This is a matte, but this is their lippy stick in the color Grunge. And let me just swatch Grunge here. Pretty color. I put a picture of myself on Instagram with this one on, so let me just put on Grunge. Look at that. Grunge. Okay, people now need to yell outside. Alrighty. But anyway, Grunge. Alright, so now, still continuing on with the light colors, back to an ultra matte. This is Chili. Love this color. I have some swatches on Instagram, but now you're going to see it live in real time on my lips. Let me tell you, as soon as I did get this, before I even heard the talk online of there being a new formula or whatever from ColourPop for their ultra liquid mattes, I did feel that it was a little juicier, a little looser. But when you put it on, two differences I noticed. One, it felt a little looser than the older formula. So I don't know. I haven't seen any confirmations from them online. Maybe they do exist, but I haven't seen any confirmation that indeed the formula has changed. But to me, I noticed it being looser. That was just my observation. Second thing that I noticed after having it on, once it's dried and everything, if I put a tissue on my lips, I would see more color come off than I did previously. However, it's weird because it's not as if the color, it's like it's layered now in some weird way. And what I mean by that is, let's say I take a tissue, more color would come off than would come off previously, like with the original, or what I will refer to as the original formula. However, it's not like you would see it come off my lips. You wouldn't like do that and now see my lip color. It was still on there. It's almost like it has something to give. It's weird. I even drank a bottle of water just the other day and I had color around the rim. I looked in the mirror to see if now my lips, you know, have that inner section now missing color. No. So I'm like, okay, weird. So anyway, it still applies well. I really like it. I have no problem if this is indeed the new formula they're going with. I'm fine with it. Anyway, here we go. Let me swatch it first. This is Chili right here. Pretty, and you can see it kind of looks a little like Grunge there, but when it dries it's like a totally different color to me. Let me just get that on the lips. Chili. And it's gonna dry just as I'm on camera because I do want you to see what this color looks like, or I'll come back when it's dry and just show you. But yeah, so here are the colors so far. Oh, see, these two are definitely dry now. So see Kapow from ColourPop looking different from Soul from Colored Raine. Yeah, so they are different, but it's so slight of a difference that if you're pressed for money, you may not care, because you could always deepen Kapow a bit with the appropriate liner or something like that. So yeah, you don't want to spend Colored Raine or MAC money, because there is a MAC one that's similar in this family. I had shown it in a previous video when I swatched it with Soul. So yeah, so then ColourPop could be an option for you. And I love, as you know, that ColourPop is paraben free and all that goodness, so you're not getting the harmful chemicals. And there's only $6 for these and $5 for the lippy sticks. It's not fully dry yet. I'll come back when it is. Oh, let me just also tell you this as it's drying. The fact that ColourPop, they're now releasing the color gel pop eyeliners and pencil liners. I'm excited. I'm definitely not getting all of them, but I've seen swatches of people who they've already shipped this out to, and there are definitely some like bronzy colors and stuff like that that I would love to have in some of their colored ones. I'll be picking that up whenever it's launched, but I'm not like pressed because I don't wear gel liners every day. Oh, okay, I'm going to talk more about this when I actually receive it, but I'm on Periscope and as PJD08, and I follow Candace Shepherd, who you may know here from YouTube, and I won one of her contests the other day on Periscope. So from that, I'm going to receive a gel liner, which she was saying is better than one that she named, which is to date, the favorite, or like yeah, definitely my top gel liner that I've ever tried. I know I switch gears completely, but it's Inglot. the black one, which I believe the number is 77. I have it. I love it. I've done something on it in the past showing you how those gels don't budge. And she was saying this one is even better. So I'm so excited to receive it. And I don't remember the name of the brand, but you'll see that when it comes here. And check out her channel if you don't already know about her, which I'm sure you do because she does amazing makeup looks. But yeah, so here we go. So this one right here is Chilly Chilly. And look at Chilly Chilly. Cute, right? So looks a little different from the way it looks in the tube. Like I think it looks a little darker, but I love that color. I love this color. I can wear Chilly Chilly like every day. In fact, I've been wearing it a lot. So sometimes after like lunch at work or something, I would just switch to another color because I don't want to get stuck in the Chilly Chilly rut. And as you know, there was like a big to do about getting these colors. So the site was crashing on the ColourPop site the day it launched and all that stuff. And because of that, I actually now have, which I'm not mad at because the price is low. So I have 2 Chilly Chillies and 2 more Betters. So I have my backup. So I'm excited about that. But they restocked and everything, so you can always get it online. But I'm happy. Anyway, so Chilly Chilly. Now we're moving into some of the brighter colors. This is Mars. And this came out with one of their first batch of the liquid mattes. So here is Mars. This is a bright one. This is one that caught my attention when it first came out, but I didn't get it initially in my first order because people were saying like, oh, it's patchy and other things. But honestly, I'm actually fine with it. And I know what they mean. Like if you don't put it on evenly, it may dry unevenly. You know, that kind of makes sense. But I haven't had like any wear issues with it, or, you know, I just try to coat it well because it is one of those super bright colors. So annoyed by this phone. Okay, be right back. So this is Mars, a super bright color. Here it is. Dries. Same thing, the kiss test does well. Well, I'll do it on this hand so you can see nothing comes off. Really nice. Mars, super bright color. But here's what Mars looks like on my complexion. All right. Next up we have More Better. I love this. It's like a deepened raspberry color, and the picture I put on Instagram, I don't feel like it did it justice because look at, let me just swatch it. Really pretty. You can see that there, like a raspberry. Oh, it's delicious. 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 I'm going to put it on right now. And it dries so beautifully and rich. Just going to hit up the top. Sorry. And I'll let that dry a sec, but look at this. So you can see the difference between Mars here, which is kind of this bright in your face color, and then this kind of laid back deep raspberry beauty here. Love More Better. Look at that. See, it's like a tone down, but it's bright still, but it's like deep. It's a rich color. Love it. I'll let that dry. And I'll be right back. So it's all dry. This is More Better. I love it. I love this color. Really do. All right. On to the next. All right, so I'm back. This one is another lippy stick. So $5 from ColourPop. It's also a matte. This one is named Poison. It's interesting. The color is slightly different than how I thought it would be from online. But take a look at Poison right here. All right, so let me give you Poison. It almost reminds me of a more tame version of Avenue, because you know how Avenue is like that brick pretty red from, which I swatched in a previous video, which will be linked below. It's one of their ultra mattes, the liquid ultra mattes, and but it's a deeper kind of red. This is kind of like the tamed down, not as much brick redness in it, kind of red. So here it is, Poison. Oh, raise this. Poison. All right, here we go. Alrighty, on to the next. Okay, so the last one from ColourPop is Bedazzled. I know. I saw it online. I had to do it. But, you know, it only has made it outside of the house once. It's that kind of purple. I'll let that dry, but I'll show you what it looks like. It is bright indeed. And deep. I mean, it's purple. It's like some sort of Oompa Loompa neon when the kid turned into the blueberry from Willy Wonka shade, but with more purple hue. So yeah, Bedazzled. Now I am noticing right now with this, and I'm just using natural light right now, it's showing up very, and maybe I'll see how it looks on the playback, but it's showing up very blue, and it's not blue at all. It's not blue, even though I made that Oompa Loompa raspberry reference, but it's purple. Maybe if I come back more. Well, this is what it is, and this is why it's only made out of the house once. I will see if I can mix it, because I do have some other purples that are like whatever that purple one is, Boy. So maybe I can mix those two and deepen that one, or, you know, play with it. Because I feel like I can finish this, but it's a little challenging. All right, won't be going to any business meetings. This, but maybe a fun head to the store thing. But yeah, so it only made it to the supermarket actually one time, and I don't know why I felt like everyone's looking at my lips. Maybe it was here, but anyway, Bedazzled. Last but certainly not least, this is from Colored Raine. What I feel is the ultimate red. I saw pictures online. I said, is it really that beautiful? I went to a store, a Ricky's. I swatched it the first time. I think that one was a little dry, because when the swatch dried, I was like, I don't know. I left the store. I didn't buy it. Again, boom, 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 pummeled in the head by social media, and the pictures of cherry blossom got me interested again. Went to another Ricky's, swatched it. If you follow me on Instagram, you know when that was. I had to leave with it. The swatch to me felt very different from the other one in terms of the other one I just think was a little drier. This one felt like it was maybe a new tube or something that they just opened. I don't know. Or maybe lots of people swatching it. Who knows if people had on like lotion and stuff got mixed in. You just never know. So anyway, I'm telling you, bluest red I own. And let me tell you right now, and I'm going to show you in a sec. That may not look like much to you right now, right? But wait until it dries, and I'm going to put it on the lips. I own Ruby Woo. I own Riri Woo. And to me, if your eye, I don't want to say like if your eye is good enough, but some eyes can detect, and I do see a difference. I can tell the difference between Riri Woo and Ruby Woo. I'm not even joking. I really can. When Riri Woo came out, I had done like a quick little video on it or something. But to me, it's a slightly bluer based red. They're really close, but slightly more blue base, and that's what I love about Riri Woo. So if I had a choice between the two, which one I would repurchase, it would be Riri Woo. I don't know if that one is limited edition or if that one is not coming back, whatever. So anyway, I think Cherry Blossom blows them both out of the water. I have not swatched them side by side. I have my Riri Woo right here. I'll swatch it in a second, but first let me put this on the lips. Oh, I think this red is such a standout red, and it's when it dries, it goes to like this deeper shade of red. I had this on yesterday, and someone was like, what are you wearing? Which red is that? It's that kind of red, you guys. Okay. I'm going to let that dry. And just like the other Colored Raine product that I have, it dries beautifully. You can drink a bottle of water. Like it's a really nice formula, and it really is matte, and it stays on. And in addition to being paraben free, it's also vegan. So those of you who, it's starting to dry. Those of you who like vegan products, there you go, Colored Raine. This is Cherry Blossom. Oh! And now on my hand, just while this is drying, you can see it, right? Yeah. This is Woo. Let me hold the two up. They may look like they're similar. Let me swatch it on my hand just to see. Nope. Yep. Just as I thought. Right, so this is Woo. And this is Cherry Blossom, which isn't, as you can see on my hand, it isn't fully dry. You can see like the wet areas. But see how that's deeper? It's a deeper blue-based red than this one, which is really close to Woo. But in my opinion, slightly more blue-based and more red. Look at that on my lips. This is my favorite red right now. I don't know what could beat Cherry Blossom. Really pretty. And I'm going to finish the video with this one on my lips. The other things that I just wanted to swatch for you, 2 eye colors that I also got since the last video. Oh, there was another one too, but it's kind of close to this, so, well, I shouldn't say don't worry about it. That's what like my channel is about, right? But this is a matte shadow, a super shock shadow from ColourPop. This one is in Central Perk. Look at that pretty shade. It kind of reminds me of Hustle from ColourPop, but let me swatch this here. So that's Central Perk. Let me do a little bit more. So yeah, that's that. Okay, nice shade. But again, it reminds me of Hustle, but Hustle is deeper. But this color now. The other one that I got, I think it was called Straight Trippin' or Straight something. I'll probably post that on Instagram. It is pretty similar to this, or maybe it's not similar, but I just remember it's like a darkish kind of purpley and maroonish shade. This one is called and this is a pearlized Boy Band. Ugh. Right? Let me swatch this. Look at that. Look at that. Boy Band. I love wearing, I have nothing on the eyelids right now, so let me just show you Boy Band. Look at that. You can see how that like gave me something, but not like too much, right? I know this is really sloppy, but just showing you. Yeah, look at that color on the lid. Yeah, I really like Boy Band. I think, yeah, Boy Band. Really like it. So this is my swatch video. I went to dig it up for you. It is Straight Trippin'. That was the other ColourPop matte super shock shadow that I purchased. Here it is. And I'm going to swatch that next to Central Perk. Yeah, Central Perk looks more maroonish. This is Straight Trippin'. Kind of looks like it's black, but it's like a palish kind of, what is that, purple? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, this is Central Perk. This one is Straight Trippin', and this is Boy Bands. I love my glittery browns or pearlized finish. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to try and film a what's new this week next. Bye.